Ay. What's up there, fellas? How you doing? Hopefully you're having a great day. Listen, if you're a Chelsea Arsenal fan, I know you are having a fantastic day. All your day just got better. That's for sure. Right? Listen, what happened? Well, welcome to Famous Football. I'm your host, Nate. Let's talk football, right? Let's talk football. Let's talk what happened. The history of the Tottenham. They bottled a 2-0 win in the 85 minutes. Jesus Christ. Yeah? You play. You basically went there with a game plan. PSG have the ball. We will try to win, catch them on a counter, we'll take advantage of our set pieces and stuff like that. And it was all going according to plan. Only for them to bottle it at the end. Bottle jobs. No way. Listen, I was watching the game around the 80th minute. I was like, is this about to happen? I just posted a video about Spurs losing 4-0 and now they are up 2-0. Oh my God. Listen, it's the history of the Tottenham. I told you, right, that one team is used to winning trophy, the other team is not. So even if Tottenham fought hard to get to where they are, I know they will end up bottling it because they're not used to that environment. Yeah, they're not used to that environment. He said because they're not used to it, they will sabotage it. They will ruin it. They will ruin it. They will ruin it. Yeah, and that was exactly what happened. How do you bottle a 2-0 win? Tell me. A 2-0 win in the 85 minutes. The matter of fact, you had a very good plan. Let them have the ball. If you look at the possession, that was pretty much the plan. Because you're not going to go with PSG and go head to head with them, right? In terms of possession. Nah, you're mad. But look at what happened. They went there with a plan. It was working. Why didn't you just stick to the plan? Right? You think defending is that easy. That's the thing. People think to just sit back and defend in a low block is that easy. Look at what happened. You sit back. They will catch you off guard at some point. And that was exactly what happened. Look at the goal, especially their equalizing goal, right? And listen, we talk about Dembele here for a minute, right? But Tottenham, Jesus, listen. At this point, just sell your stadium, yeah? Your stadium that you have, sell it. Give it to someone else. Don't give it to Arsenal because it's the same thing, right? Give it to someone else, right? Or you can give it to an NBA team, maybe that will work, or American football team, maybe that will work. But at this point, just cancel the entire club. How do you? Oh my God! And I was sitting here going, Arsenal's not about to say anything to Spurs no more because they're gonna have 2 European trophies, and Arsenal doesn't know what that's like. But look at what happened. Only for them to ruin it, bottle it at the end of it. Yeah? Last minute of time, they bottle it. It's the history of the Tottenham. That's what the legend said. I'm not the one saying it. The legend said it. Yeah? Chilling, the legend himself, he said it. It's the history of the Tottenham. Well, let's get into it, right? Well, you know PSG is PSG, right? The players themselves, absolutely brilliant. You look at who in there didn't really, they have possession. Barcola started the game. You have a couple other people that, they did something today in Atlanta that was a bit strange, right? We saw, what's his name? Desiree Doué in the midfield. So as one of the midfield 3. So instead of, what's his name? Fabian Ruiz and Neves, we saw Desiree Doué and Zaire Emery in the midfield, right? So which is kind of weird. Then Vitinha, of course. But I think it kind of gives PSG, those two people give PSG more attacking option, right? And then you have their usual back line, and which was Hakimi, Marquinhos, the captain, Pacho, and then Mendes. The usual back line, and Kvaratskhelia, hopefully I'm not ruining his name, Dembele, and Barcola. Barcola came off at injured, but hey, listen, Dembele, I saw Dembele today. Let's talk about him. Right, Vitinha was Vitinha, right? Desiree Doué, I don't think he had a great game today personally, but I think probably because he's playing out of position, so that's also understandable. And Kvaratskhelia, I think he was also decent as well. But Dembele, let's talk about that guy, right? Today, what I see Dembele do was pretty much what Palmer is in Chelsea's squad. For me, listen, it's not the case that I'm trying to bring Chelsea into it. of course I'll bring Chelsea into it, right? Because everybody was thinking we beat PSG because we got lucky. Now look. Do you think to deal with PSG is easy? They're coming at you 24/7. But we were able to keep them at bay. The Mighty Blues. The Mighty Blues. Say something else. Get out. But Dembele was pretty much doing what Palmer does in Chelsea squad, right? If you look at him, they didn't really have a position. Sometimes he dropped down between the in the midfield, like a 6 to get the ball to make something happen, and that was what he was, and that's what Palmer usually do. We saw him do that. Palmer do that within the last 2 preseason games that Chelsea played. So he did a lot of that, and now I saw Dembele also doing the same as well. Now he's the man of the match at this point, right? Give him the Ballon d'Or. Give him the Ballon d'Or. Anything other than him having the Ballon d'Or, we know the Ballon d'Or is rigged. Well, we already know it's rigged. Time to time, we know we have a serious problem with it. But as for now, just give the man the thing, right? Everybody and their grandmother knows it belongs to him. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. Lamine Yamal was good. I personally, I think Rafinha was better than him. But hey, it is what it is. Vitinha is in the mix, but give the man his, give the man his thing, right? I know people say Palmer should be in there, but no, Palmer, nah, I don't even think he should be in the top 5. I love the guy, proper Chelsea and all that, but this guy, give it to him, right? He was brilliant today, and congratulations to PSG. They made me proud, right? Now, let's see. Spurs, I get to hate on Spurs, the usual. Tottenham get better everywhere they go. Tottenham get better everywhere they go. Yeah. But that's the brilliant game from PSG. Spurs did what they could do, right? They tried. Listen, they were trophy. They did well. So we'll give them that. Like I said, they were going to lose 4-0, but they end up losing. They end up losing in penalty. So if I was Spurs, I have a party for that. You survived PSG. You took them to a penalty and you won. Now, you didn't do the Chelsea thing that we won 3-0 against them. You didn't do that, but hey, listen. You have to recognize the level that you are, yeah? There's Chelsea, yeah? All the way here, you see, it's even off the screen. But Chelsea and, Spurs, yeah? Below, yeah? So, that's the level. That's the level you are. Enjoy it, yeah? Enjoy it. Listen, don't let this keep you down. All right, you beat Arsenal. You beat Arsenal to win a preseason trophy. So keep your head up, right? And we'll see you at the bridge, yeah. But what's the latest in terms of news? Donnarumma could be going to City. It's looking like it's gonna happen. It's looking serious, right? So let's see what happened with that. But like I said numerous of times, and even Fabrizio also reported about that particular deal can only happen if Edison leaves. But as of now, Edison is not yet out. So until Edison leaves, but again, PSG is requesting a ridiculous amount of money. I feel like they just want to get somewhere around 30 minutes. So they're going as hard as they can and then work their way down, right? Because you already take the man out of your squad. The man is not included in your squad. You're not looking to use the man for the coming season. And he's at the end of his contract as well. So now you asking for a 50 million, for him, that price tag is ridiculous. Nobody's going to pay that. So at least I know they want somewhere around 25 to 30 million, but they're not going to come out and say they want 25 to 30 million, knowing that Donnarumma is possibly the best goalkeeper right now in the world. But they won't say that. They will try to go for something a little bit more, right? And which is understandable, but I don't think City's going to pay 50 million for him. But I think once Edison leaves, they will go and then they will start the negotiation and things gonna just end up. But right now it's the same. I don't know who's linked with Edison for him to leave, right? Donnarumma he's open to the move. The man wants the move. I think personal terms agreement won't really be a problem because right now he doesn't really have option. And City is possibly the one club that is interested in him as of now. That I'll say he would like that same attractive in terms of style of football. He's from PSG. Now you can't just go to somewhere like Man United. What are you doing with your life? That's like, I don't know, fall from glory. You from PSG, then you go to United. Not right now. Now they're a big club, but right now they are not a big team. So PSG, now you go into City, that's fair, right? So I understand why you want to go there as well. And like I said, I don't think personal term will be a problem, but the price tag would be the number one problem, and Edison leaving is the other problem as well. But if somebody comes in for Edison, I think Edison will leave, and there will be, you know, a negotiation suitable for Donnarumma to leave, because PSG already looking to get rid of him, considering that they have taken him out of the squad, and the men have put out a statement. Luis Enrique already admitted to him kicking Donnarumma out of the squad. So, excuse me. So we will see about that. Can City get the deal done? We know him to Chelsea is absolutely out of the, you know, out of the table. It's not going to happen. And even we know Chelsea is not in for even a center back as well. But listen, Carney Chukwuemeka, behave. You trying to pull or Garnacho or Isak on Chelsea, right? Behave. Yeah, you talking to Dortmund, you saying some mad things. Behave. Yeah, if you want to leave, behave, or otherwise we'll keep you with the U15 team. You will be training there. Behave. Yeah, you don't do that. You don't bring that over here. If you want to go to Dortmund, keep your head down, keep your shoulder down as well, be below the table, and we will make the deal done for you. But you can't just go and be blabbing, huh? What's wrong with you, man? Behave, calma, tranquilo, papi, calma, behave. But let me know your thoughts down below. From Spurs balling it, PSG winning, you know, what do you think? And let me know your thoughts about Donnarumma going to Man City as well. And much appreciated. Thank you very much, guys. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and thank you. See you later. Cheers.